Honestly, it's boring, but if you're over 40 and trying to lose belly fat, this is exactly how it's done. I'm going to walk you through the 5 things that actually work for women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and yes, even their 70s. And I'll be straight with you. If you came here looking for the next exciting tip, the next shiny protocol, the next magic supplement, this isn't it. This is the low-key stuff. The I can't believe it's so simple stuff. The stuff that secretly works while every woman you know is out there trying to hack her metabolism. After 40, your body doesn't need more. It needs better. And better is usually boring. I lost 49 pounds myself and went through one of the absolute darkest times of my life. And I was able to not only lose the weight, but keep it off. Now I coach women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, even 70s who are trying to drop belly fat without destroying their entire lives doing it. And here's the truth. None of what worked for me or for my clients is exciting. It's actually quite boring, every single piece of it. So here's what I call the boring 5. 5 things, that's it. Not 10, not 20, not a 14-day protocol with color-coded meal charts. 5 boring habits done consistently. That's how every woman I've worked with has lost belly fat. And if you want to lose belly fat even faster, you can join my free flat belly challenge in my SheFit community in the description below. Number 1, protein at every single meal. I know you've heard it. You're tired of hearing it, but here's why it still matters after 40. Your body loses muscle faster. Less muscle means a slower metabolism, more stored fat in the midsection, and way less energy. Protein is what keeps muscle on your body. It's an absolute non-negotiable. I had a client 52 years old who swore she was eating enough protein. We looked at what she actually eats in a day. She was barely hitting half of what her body needs. We didn't change anything else. No new workout, no calorie tracking, no cutting out your carbs, just protein at every meal. And in 6 weeks, she was down 2 full pant sizes, and her clothes were fitting differently in the waist section. No fancy plan, just protein every single meal. Boring, I know. Protein is the foundation. It is not optional after 40. It is required. Number 2, focus 20 workouts, not just plain old cardio. This one is where most women over 40 get stuck. You were told for 20 plus or even 30 plus years to run it off, spin it off, step class it off, Pilates it off, and now you're doing all the cardio and the belly is still there. Here's what actually happens after 40. Cardio alone doesn't build muscle. And without muscle, you can't keep the fat off. No matter how hard you try, you lose it and then you gain it back again. The scale moves, but your shape doesn't. Strength training changes your shape. It's the boring one. It's the one that doesn't feel sweaty. It doesn't feel as exciting, but it is the single most underrated thing women over 40 can do for their body. I had a client 58 who walked 5 miles a day for years. Belly was still there, so we switched her to Focus 20 workout. 20 minutes, just 4 or 5 days a week. And within 9 weeks, her waist was smaller than it had been in a decade. Not just because she worked harder, but because she trained smarter. 20 minutes, boring, but it works. Number 3, walking. I told you this was gonna be boring. You don't need HIIT. You don't need sprints. You need to walk every day, preferably outside. Walking is the most slept on fat loss tool for women over 40 on the planet. It lowers cortisol. It helps with your blood sugar. It doesn't spike your hunger the way harder cardio does. And you can do it at any age, at any fitness level, in any weather if you want to. I had another client, 64, who told me she didn't have time for the gym. We didn't even start with a workout. We started with walking every morning, just 20 minutes. Within a month, her sleep was better, her belly was flatter, and she had the energy to start running again. That was the doorway for her that finally opened. Walking isn't a hack. It's a habit, and it's one of the most effective things you can do for a flat belly after 40. Number 4, sleep and stress. Now you might be thinking, Shar, how is sleep going to help me lose belly fat? But here's the truth. After 40, cortisol is one of the biggest drivers of belly fat. Not sugar, not bread, cortisol. And cortisol goes up when you don't sleep, when you're stressed, when you're doing too much, when you're restricting food too hard. All the things most women over 40 are doing because they think that they need to do more. The women who lose belly fat the fastest aren't doing more. They're doing less, but way better. They're sleeping 7 to 8 hours. They're managing their stress. They're not living in a constant cortisol storm they can't get out of. I had another client, 47, perimenopausal, doing everything right on paper, eating well, working out 5 days a week, and her belly was just getting worse. We cut down her workouts in half, added sleep, added walks. In 10 weeks, she lost 4 inches off of her waist because she finally stopped fighting her body. Your body is not your enemy after 40. It's asking for rest. Give it rest, and it will give you a flat belly back. Number 5, and this is the one that surprises women the most. Eat enough. After 40, most women are under eating, not overeating. They skip breakfast. They have a salad for lunch. They try to be good all day. And then by 8 p.m., they're standing in the pantry because their body is screaming at them for food. This is not a willpower problem. This is an under-eating problem. When you don't eat enough during the day, your body holds on to your fat. It slows down. It stores instead of burns. And it makes you crave everything in your sight at night. I had another client, 53, who told me she barely ate and couldn't lose her belly. We increased her food on purpose, 3 real meals, protein at every single one. And within 8 weeks, she dropped weight for the first time in 6 years. And she was eating more than she had in a decade. Stop punishing your body. Start feeding it. That's the 5th boring rule. And it's the one most women need to hear. So there it is, the boring 5. Protein at every meal, strength training, walking, sleep and stress, and eat enough. And here's what I want you to understand. Fat loss after 40 is not a content problem. It's a consistency problem. You already know what to do. You've heard most of these before. The women who get a flat belly aren't the ones finding some new random information. They're the ones finally doing the boring stuff every day for long enough without quitting. You don't need 10, 20, 30, 40 more tips. You need to pick one of these. Follow this plan and stick to it. Start with 1, not 5, not 3, 1, and give it 2 weeks. Then add the next. Because after 40, the women who win are the ones who go slow. They stay consistent and trust the process. And if you want help applying these step by step without guessing, my free flat belly challenge in my SheFit community is in the description below. No pressure, just a real plan built for real women. And if this resonated with you, comment the word boring below. I read them all. You are not alone in this. Your body is not broken. It just needs a boring plan done consistently. And that's what actually works. And if you want my 3-minute breakfast bowl for a flat belly, you can check out that video here.